Okay, welcome back. We're here with the cast of the new show, the hit show, Running Point. Kate Hudson, Brenda Song, Drew Tarver, and Scott MacArthur. Scott, is it true that you and your wife have something like a wedding singer or something with you guys?
Well, I have the good fortune of marrying a woman that saw maybe 2 movies before we ever met. And so I had a chance to kind of introduce her to the medium of film and television.
You got to be her curator.
I am her curator.
Her Turner Classic Movies.
Yeah, and so Wedding Singer was one of the first because I think, yeah, unbelievable. I think in college, I was the kind of guy that I didn't put sheets on my bed until like March, right? So I'm sleeping on
Was it just the mattress?
Wait. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
And wait, you started in August?
Yeah.
That's way too long.
Yeah. It was 10 months of a match. I like to pretend like, you know, do you remember the show Homeland where the really mysterious CIA guy just sleeps on like a mattress and in case anyone ever comes in, he has to leave?
Right.
That was me, but I was not in the CIA.
Right.
And no one ever came into my room.
So when did you get your first fitted sheet?
When my wife and I moved in together.
And you showed her the Wedding Singer.
And to go back to the college moment, I had 2 DVDs. And I didn't have cable television in the dorm room. So it was The Big Lebowski and The Wedding Singer.
I feel
so that's
honored
pretty good
to be in that company.
Right? Yeah.
By the way, your beautiful man also graced us with his presence here on the show for our very first Halloween show.
I remember The Wizard of Oz.
Exactly. And he was kind enough. May I say who it is?
Yeah, he's here. He wants to say hi to you.
What?
Yeah, he's
Macaulay Culkin, you guys.
They worked together when they were children.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We did a film together when we were little tiny kids. I'm talking like pre-Home Alone.
Yeah.
Home Alone was my first job.
What?
Yeah,
Because I sang in the chorus.
No,
but
you
only,
did not.
But only like I went to the recording studio and I'm in the chorus that you hear in Home Alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it when you told me
Deep
that.
cut, as they say.
Right? I still get residuals.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Like you're like 2 pennies?
Like 3 pennies.
Yes, just like, the stamp was more expensive
So
than
cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I mean, I liked him when we were kids working together. I thought he was a great person then.
I kind of like him too.
How did you guys meet, may I ask?
We met through a
How did
mutual
you find
friend.
each other?
We met through a mutual friend, and I actually, the first time we met, I don't remember meeting him for the first time. And the first time I actually remember meeting him, the show that I was on with our friend got canceled, and he was like trying to be funny and being like, you know, like the show wasn't that great anyway. You guys are fine. I did not like him at all, and he like slowly just backed out of the room. Was like, I'll just leave. And that friend, many years or a few years later, starred, directed, wrote his first movie, and basically asked all of his friends to go to Thailand to make this movie. And when we were there, Mac and I, we worked, you know, a total of like 10 days and we're there for 6 weeks and started hanging out. And I thought he was going to be like my BFF. And then I was like, oh, wait, I kind of have a crush on him. And then I thought I was going to have my first fling. And that fling has turned into almost 8 years and 2 kids. So, yeah, I thought I had my first fling. We traveled back to LA together. And I literally at the airport was like, see you never. Like, I was like, this was my first fling. How exciting.
And are you guys married or are you engaged?
Also long-term engagement.
Long-term engagement.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
Not to answer for
Yes,
me.
no, but
I know,
yeah.
this is exciting. Would you be into this idea of a promise ceremony, a promise ring, a new cottage industry I'm trying to upstart?
I'm going to be an investor in it.
I love this.
I'm telling you.
I love this.
I
why
think
not?
we have something.
Yeah, because we always use this term. We were like, we could just Goldie and incur it.
Yeah.
That's how we always sort of preface it.
They
I
are
like
the
this
model.
idea. Yeah.
It's a thing.
Okay, so I heard you guys are gamers, and I heard there's a charade situation. Like, you're the big charader.
I do running charades at my house all the time as like a
Can
party.
we play charades here?
Yes!
We're gonna go to commercial.